What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Comic Web. My name is Ty, and this is my first video on this YouTube channel. So I really wanted to record this, and I wanted to do this in one take because I'm just trying to feel things out right now in terms of where I want my set to be, where I want basically everything to be. It's a sewing machine. I was trying to cover that up. Sorry, I was working on cosplay for Comic-Con coming up here in a few weeks. Hopefully I can get some footage for that from that. But yeah, this will not be the final setup. I have a lot of cool things in my room. I got my bookshelf, which a lot of comic book YouTubers do. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. I have a bunch of cool Spider-Man comics framed. I have a Doctor Who thing back there. My room is just geeked out. So I'm gonna figure out a cool set piece, basically where I can record my videos using this video camera right now, and then I'm working with lighting. It's a little okay. That's disgusting. I hurt my hand working in the yard today. Sorry about that. But yeah, I just got a bunch of cool stuff. But right now I just want to dive into Secret Wars #1. So it's finally happening. The Marvel Universe is coming to an end, and I'm so excited, as twisted as that sounds, because I've been saying Marvel needs to do something like this for years. They need to New 52 things up, because Marvel has really, really tried to make everything tied together, and it's really made a lot of things confusing, and I definitely think some things are getting stale. For instance, I'm a huge Amazing Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man is so jacked up right now, and I honestly think that's just because of the writer, Dan Slott. That'll make a completely separate video for that, saying why I think Dan Slott should actually move on and write something else, and we should get someone new. Like, I would love Peter David. Oh my god, I would love Peter David on Amazing Spider-Man, but he's doing $20.99 right now, and all that kind of stuff. We won't get into that. But let's just dive into Secret Wars #1. You're going to be paying a little bit premium. You're going to be paying $4.99 for issue 1 of Secret Wars, but I think this is worth it. I'm not sure if every issue is going to be $5 or $4.99. And that's really, as sad as it is to say, that's just $1 more than your normal comics. We've kind of moved. Some titles are still $2.99, but we've kind of moved away from that, unfortunately. We've moved into the $3.99 slots. Every comic in my pull list, I think, is $3.99. It sucks, but I want to keep reading these characters. So, and I want to support comic books. I don't want to stop. So, anyway, there's actually a line in this, which really, really hated. So anyway, we're just going to dive straight into it. Secret Wars #1. So, right off the bat, this comic is just full of action. Like, this comic is jam-packed with action. We start out with Nick Fury talking to freaking the City and Frank Richards of the Ultimate Universe, basically talking about the war between the worlds and stuff. Everything's smashing together. We have them talking to, or Frank Richards and the City talking to Thanos, Black Swan, and Terrax, and it's just like, they're basically just discussing humans and people dying and why they don't want to die, I guess, is the best way I can describe it. That's probably a really bad way of describing it, but we'll get into that a little bit later. And like I said, this is just everything is just freaking coming to an end. Everything. We got freaking Carol Danvers, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Spider-Woman, She-Hulk, Doc Green, Hulk, the entire Illuminati, all the Avengers. We got the Guardians of the Galaxy. We got Medusa and Inferno as far as Inhumans go. Doctor Doom and Molecule Man are in this too, a little bit, which I'll get into. Just awesome stuff, and I really, really, really love just this nonstop action and just kind of like everyone really giving it their all or trying to give it to their all, even though there's no good left in sight. We have Spider-Man saving people from the wreckage. We have Luke Cage holding up buildings. Iron Fist going in, saving people. We have freaking Carol Danvers and Iron Man fighting together. We have the Guardians of the Galaxy coming down. And here's that line I was talking about earlier. right here in this panel. It talks about Rocket Raccoon's basically telling Drax, "Nice shooting. There goes $1 billion worth of red and gold crap." Groot says, "I am Groot," and then Rocket Raccoon says, "I do remember when comic books were only a dollar's worth of crap." For a lot of good stories when comics were $1. So, Jonathan Hickman, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, and I just really didn't like that. I don't think comics will ever go back to $1. If they did go back to $1, I would lose my freaking mind. Let's get rid of this $4.99 crap. Comic books are going to live if you lower, especially Marvel comic books are going to live if you lower the price from $4.99 to $3.99. I understand inflation, and I understand, all that stuff. I understand that, the economy is not in a great place right now. I get all that, but I really do believe that comic books can go down in price, and I think that you'll make more money because I think people will spend more money to read more comics. Instead of someone reading 10 comics in a pool, let's just say if they were $1, if the comics were $1 a piece, instead of reading 10 comics for $5 a piece, they're going to read like 50 comic books, or they're going to read they're just going to keep increasing it because they're going to get more for their money. That's just the way humans work. Sales. We love sales. Steam. Oh my god. The summer sale. Everyone goes nuts. Buys as many games as they can, Instead of a $20 game, they'll buy 4 games for $5 or less, and they'll get $20. It's just, I think we basically are just like that as human beings. So anyway, that's a rant for another time. Going back into Secret Wars, we see the Fantastic Four and Black Panther building the what was it called? Basically, this raft. They call it a raft, which will basically save them from the end of their universe. So, like I said, more fighting, more freaking action. The Hulk and She-Hulk and Colossus are trying to take everything down and fight. Finally they realize there's no use. And here's the part where I got really excited. Ba-bam! Miles freaking Morales coming to the main universe. That's one of these things in Secret Wars that I'm most excited about. Seeing Miles Morales brought into the main universe. We see Nightcrawler, and this was a really good part for me. Basically, everything's coming to an end. They've lost the Resurrection. The Fantastic Four lost the Resurrection team. And, Cyclops awakens the Phoenix and thinks he's going to save everything, I guess. He doesn't. And basically, as the Fantastic Four are leaving the, place, leave the Earth, basically, they suck everyone in around that they can. So Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Black Panther's in there, Lady Thor, Storm, Human Torch, everyone. And this is the real kicker, and this actually kind of hit me in the feels a little bit. Part of the ship actually breaks off with Sue, the kids, and Ben Grimm in there, and Johnny Storm. Actually, now that I think about it, everyone but Mr. Fantastic. I don't know why I was drawing a blank there. Yeah, everyone but Mr. Fantastic, and he basically says Sue can help them. He'll reach out and grab them as she makes a force field if she tries, but she loses, and they start to disappear. We've lost everything. My entire life, I believe, is better ahead. Blah blah blah. I have been overrun, and I believe in nothing. And then we get the headstone, essentially, for the Marvel universe, the Marvel 616 universe, and the Ultimate Universe. Marvel Universe 1961 to 2015. The Ultimate Universe 2000 to 2015. I thought this was great. I thought this was such a good way to start Secret Wars. I think that you need to start your runs. Things like these crisis DC terminology, these crisis, this huge crap in huge bangs. Convergence number 0 and number 1 did not grab me like this did, and I'm a huge DC mark. I absolutely love DC. Marvel killed it with this. I really, really enjoyed this. I think this was fantastic, and I can't wait to see what's to come. My comic book store actually gave me this for free. It's pretty cool. It's a map of Battle World. So it's got... That's upside down. Wow. It was... There we go. So it's got, the tie-ins. I'm not sure if these are all the tie-ins. I feel like there's more. I definitely feel like I'm missing. Maybe I'm just skimming over them. But like Spider Island is going to be a tie-in, and I don't see it on here. So I see Spider-Verse, but not Spider Island. But whatever. I'm most excited for Renew Your Vows, Amazing Spider-Man, and then this little bad boy right here, X-Men 92. I think that's going to be fantastic. I haven't been an X-Men fan in such a long time. I really hope this book pulls me in. And then after Secret Wars, we can get a really good X-Men book. If X-Men 92 continues to be one of the comics that come out, I'll get that. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. I just, want to show this off and talk a little bit about tie-ins. I will be talking about some of the tie-ins, not all of the tie-ins, because there are just some that I'm not interested in. The Carol Danvers core, I'm really interested in, and the Carol core, I don't know, whatever it is. Carol Danvers tie-ins, I'm really interested in because I love Carol Danvers as a character. Favorite female Marvel character. Oh no, Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen and Carol Danvers tied for favorite female Marvel character. The Spider-Man stuff. Spider-Verse I'm not too interested in. I'll read it. I'm not sure if I'll talk about it, but I will be talking about Renew Your Vows. I will be talking about probably Spider Island, because I really, really loved Spider Island, Dan Slott's story from a few years back. Really, really enjoyed that, so I'll be interested to see what that is. But yeah, guys, this was Secret Wars number 1. Thoroughly enjoyed this start to the end of the Marvel Universe and the rebirth of the Marvel Universe. We'll get a whole new Marvel Universe after this 8-issue weekly series. It is weekly, so keep on your comic books come out every week, and stop by the channel every week here to get my thoughts on Secret Wars and some tie-ins. Actually, this video is just this only because there's no tie-ins this week. So I will be posting this on Comics Amino. Follow me at Tyromi94, or is it just Tyromi? Whatever. I will link this on Comics Amino. Give me a follow, and that has been the Comic Web. I will catch you all later. Peace out.